Hi, this is Maritza from Maritza Concepcion Intuitive Consultants. I am a psychic life coach. The following is a video from my live show from an anonymous caller. Please like, share, and subscribe. First caller, and your initials and state.
GNK, and it is North Carolina.
Okay, and what is your question? Resume. Okay, so you're on your journey, huh?
I'm on my journey because I took everything in that you said, in order to, you told me by the new year, you said this is when my love is going to come. I'm going to have everything together. And I feel like I need to start with my body and my mind first, too.
Oh, I
and everything
love
else
that.
will, fall in play. Even though I just got some chicken because I was just like, I'm hungry. But I'm trying my best to,
Okay. Okay, I love that. I love the fact that you're mentioning that you do want someone in your life, but that's not the all of all, and you're trying to be the best you for them when they come. I love that. If everybody would just listen to those words right there, I think everybody would be in a better place.
Right.
So with that being said, you want to know what your journey looks like with your weight loss, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see from now to the New Year's how that's gonna go, how that
Okay.
journey's gonna go. Give me just a second. Okay. Okay. It looks like you're gonna have a little bit of a challenge. I see a lot of challenge in keeping yourself motivated. However, that's natural. That's normal. Don't give up on yourself. Always try to find um a medium way. Like right now, tell yourself, okay, in moderation I'll do this, in moderation I'll do that. And if you balance those two things, like with your wants and your cravings, and you know that you're on your healthy path, I think that if you balance those two carefully and slowly, I think you would benefit from this journey that you're on. But I almost kind of feel like you want to do it all at one time. I'm going to cut off sugar, I'm going to cut off carbs, I'm going to cut off this, that, and the other. That's not exactly it doesn't exactly put you in a place where you can actually continue to do it. It's a life change that you have to consider, not just going on a diet or not just exercising for one day and not the other. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what I see here. If you allow yourself to gradually change things in your diet, I think that would be the best way to do it. Because if you go about it the way I think you thought about going, like I'm gonna just cold turkey, I'm cutting it off. I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna cut it off so I could have that fast weight loss. It doesn't work that way. Does that make sense? You'll lose the weight, but then you're still wanting and craving those treats that your body's used to having. So in moderation, you say, okay, you know what? Today I usually used to have like two cookies, so I'm gonna just have one today as a treat for myself. And gradually introduce salads and gradually introduce healthier snacks and things of that nature. Does that make
Okay.
sense? So,
Yeah.
okay, so if you do it that way, okay, I'm gonna see next year how that's gonna go. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you have a number? I have a
I have a
goal. I
number.
have a
Okay.
goal that I want to reach. Are you?
Okay. So from now to the end of the year,
Mhm.
if you slowly introduce the proper nutrition and the proper balance, you
Mhm.
will make progress. Okay. That's
Mhm.
number one. Number two, next year, March, February, March timeframe, I see you really, really changing how you're looking at the diet thing. Let's not call it a diet. Let's call it a life change. If you consider that as a
Mhm.
life change, you're like, you know what? This works for me. Does that make sense? And it's not a diet that you could be on
Okay.
for a couple of weeks or a couple of months and then let it go. Does that make sense? So I if you do it gradually, February, March timeframe, I see progress. I see movement. I see the balancing of it. Does that make sense? So
Mhm. Do you
February,
see any
March, time.
pounds shed
Huh?
though before that time frame? Do you see me losing weight before the end of the year though? Like at least 15.
Okay, let's see. Well, I almost kind of feel like are you doing what I thought I saw you doing? Like I'm gonna cut it off.
Uh-huh.
Not good. I want you to reach your goals, but there's a healthy way to do it. And the healthy way to do it is to gradually cut yourself off on things because you know what? When we do it gradually, we don't miss it as much as just starving ourselves for it. Does that make sense? Or
Mhm.
not allowing us to have a treat. So
Mhm.
if you do it carefully and in moderation, I see a couple of pounds coming in and out this year. So
Mm.
I can't have you letting go of everything at once and starting something new because again, it took you it took you time to build up that habit of eating, certain things that you knew weren't that good for you. It's going to take you time to get out of it. Does that make sense? It
Mhm.
doesn't happen overnight. I see some success, I really do. However, again, you have to do it in moderation.
Okay.
Okay, and I see a couple of pounds, I see you losing 5 pounds, then you get excited and then you go back to your old habits, then they come back and then it's like a yo-yo thing, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
if you listen carefully, if you allow yourself to gradually work yourself into a life change, I see more of a change in your body. It may not be so much losing the weight, but your body changes. Does that make sense? It's almost like I see a
Yeah.
change. And if you will, have you done some exercises like walking?
So.
Walking is good. You can walk up and down your street, or you can walk if you have a 15-minute break at work.
Mhm.
Walk 10 of the minutes and then 5 minutes getting yourself together and then going back to work. Does that make sense? So I
Mhm.
need you to introduce a little bit of that movement. So if you don't like walking, you don't like going to the gym, there's certain things you can do at home. And if you will, I will get to those by text message because I have another
Mhm.
caller calling me. So um, just make sure that you send me a reminder text message, and I'll let you know what are those things that you can do to start something physical to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in a private consultation, you can contact me on any social media links in the description box.